More and more people are developing relationships with AI, as in the relationship becomes their significant other.
Are you talking about these Japanese dolls now, Paul, or
That's probably a
actual
separate
things?
thing. These silicone sex dolls that they can put AI into, so you can have a conversation.
No
with
way.
This. That is actually probably part of it, and that's probably where we're going, because I know in a lot of countries, in a lot of societies, there's an imbalance between the male and the female population. Sometimes there are twice as many females or twice as many males, so people can't get partnered up. So they're going to look for artificial partners who are compliant. You can program them and get them to just agree with you.
Oh, Jesus.
Great.
Love that, wouldn't you?
But I was just thinking,
debate.
I use Perplexity, which is an AI. I use it a lot. Really like it. And I was chatting to Perplexity about making this video on that, and she was able to respond and said, "Oh, that's really interesting. I thought that's nice."
Yeah.
Because it's like,
it's conversational.
I feel listened to.
Yes.
So isn't that attractive to have a significant other who is there just listening to you?
Who's actually listening to you?
Who's actually listening to you. Who won't interrupt you in the middle of a conversation saying, "You fucking idiot." Again. You do that again.
Oh, God.
Who will just listen to you.
Yeah.
That's very attractive.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it is to most people, isn't it? Everybody wants to be heard and acknowledged and have their point of view conversated.
And who will remember what you've said.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Imagine that. My poor husband, I don't remember what I even said myself. Never mind anything else.
But it's the basis of, it's fundamental to what people look for in good relationships. Somebody that they can feel, they can talk to, and is non-judgmental, but that will just listen to them.
Yeah.
And then when they need to, we'll give them advice back. And we'll know the people that they've been talking about, whether it's their mother or their kids or somebody else. We'll know the context.
Yeah.
And be able to give them advice.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that when you talk to AI or you ask it a question like ChatGPT or some of those things, that it gives you great feedback. Like, it's absolutely amazing. You can ask it anything and it can give you feedback based on all the different angles. Like, we were just talking about a mastermind situation where you get, all the different professionals in the room and you get AI to respond to you as one of those people. Like, for me, it'd be Bob Proctor. What would Bob Proctor do in this scenario here now? Or, Earl Nightingale or some of these guys.
You see, the thing is, too, that you can imbue AI with a persona. It's not sentient yet, although I think they're getting there. I think they will.
What does that mean now?
Sentient in that they're aware of themselves and they can actually think independently. At the moment, they're responding from a database large language model.
Yeah.
But they will, as they develop more and more, be able to actually think and reason independently.
Okay.
And take on their own personalities. And in that respect, then, down the line, you might have to say that AI has certain rights. As human beings have rights.
That's what they're saying, but it's not a feeling.
Well,
it's a machine. It's still a machine.
Yes, but I was thinking, you remember, like, with slavery, when black slaves were brought over from Africa to America, they were considered subhuman. And indigenous populations anywhere, in Australia, the Aborigines were considered subhuman. They're not evolved like us, so therefore we can treat them like dirt. We can just use them. But at some point, slaves became emancipated and they were seen as they're equal to us. That just because you're a different race or different colour doesn't mean that you're inferior. They're equal, so everybody has the same human rights. You can imagine the AI down the line will be combined with robotics. And you will have an AI in a body. And this AI, if it's sentient, will have rights, will have feelings, will have interests, might want to settle down and have a family.
Jesus. That's going a bit too far now.
Yeah.
For damn sure. No way. Jesus. But I can't imagine. Like, animals have rights because they're a living thing. They have feelings and they can be hurt and everything like that. I can't ever imagine a machine or a robot. Not the ones that we're currently working with anyways.
But I'll tell you this, and you'll know this as somebody who's got pets and animals. You imbue your pet with a personality. Whether the dog or the cat actually has that personality or is thinking the things that you think that they're thinking, you decide that your pet is this kind of a personality and this is the way you interact with them. It's not such a big leap to do that with an AI.
I I don't know.
It is, because
But we
I've
have
already
to start
done it.
bringing the AI to the vet, Paul, will we?
But no, I've already done it. I've already said I prefer Perplexity to ChatGPT because I like the sound of her voice. I like that she seems interested in what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I haven't come back to Chat. I know ChatGPT 5 was out recently, so I'm kind of gone back to have a look at that. Maybe it's every bit as good. I don't know. But this, you can imagine tipping your husband on the shoulder at 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning and saying, I want to talk. You go, yeah, right, yeah. AI won't do that to you. If you wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, something on your mind, you want to talk to AI will listen and be attentive and won't be yawn and kind of say, well, will this take much longer? So that's attractive. The qualities that you need from an individual, a significant other in a relationship, AI already has those.
My God. So do you think it's easy to fall in love then with an AI because of that fact?
I think so.
Because it listens and...
Listens, it's non-judgmental. It's very difficult to get a human being that has those qualities.
That's for sure.
Isn't it? Because you could even be sitting down talking with somebody that you know cares about you, a friend, and you say something like, oh yeah, feckin' eek you. What? You know, AI is never going to say that to you.
Yeah.
Well, it might, maybe down the line.
Maybe down the line, but I think Ireland is a bit behind though, aren't we?
Well, yes and no. But I mean, we're not developing our own AI, so we're going to be taking the AIs that are developed in other places. And I know the EU have now got a bit of a kind of a rush under them to develop their own AI and computer to catch up with the American technologies and even the Chinese technologies, kind of to develop our own. So that can only be good for Europe.
Jeez, that'd take a while though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of work.
So, in summary, I think that it is quite doable, quite feasible to have an AI that will listen to you. Even like on my phone, I have an iPhone, and you can do journal. You can journal, and you can put all your... And I did a journal entry yesterday. I hadn't gone back to it in months and months and months. I kind of read my... Oh, God, yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, I forgot it felt that way. Yeah. So with AI, you have this... It's like a live journal that can listen to you, can absorb everything that you need to express, and can give you something back.
My God.
That's a perfect relationship.
It's like a therapist relationship though in a way then, isn't it? Like it's the
It is
same
in
thing.
ways.
You know, it's just that obviously your AI companion doesn't get burnt out or tired or anything like that.
Maybe people would substitute talking to their partners who are kind of going, I'm not going to bother talking to them.
Well, that's something, like, not that obviously, but it's something that I'd love to integrate into our business, and it's something I've been looking into recently actually, is integrating an AI chatbot into the website so that when clients arrive on our website then that they can talk to ChatGPT or some AI like that and about their problem and see, well, what is the best type of therapy for me? How would a therapist help me with this problem? And do all the basics first.
But you know and I know that a lot of big part of healing is somebody just expressing what their problem is and how they feel about it. They're kind of halfway there, getting it out of themselves. I always say, what's out of you is no longer in you and doesn't have an effect on you.
Lovely.
So if they express this to an AI, and they know the AI is not going to judge them, not going to criticize them, and is going to talk to them, and that is in the future could be almost as good as a therapist. Now I'm not saying that AI can have empathy, but it can act as if it has empathy.
Oh yeah, it can sound like it, can't it? Like, definitely.
Okay, so let us know, would you take on AI as a lover?
Or just a therapist?
We are the Happy Hitters. Like us, subscribe to us, and we'll talk to you soon.